Hey guys, welcome back to the GypsyLeo. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Back. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we have another episode of Gypsy's Corner. And this is where I sit down and I discuss life lessons and realizations that I've come to thus far, being a good old 33, aka 6. You guys, I am turning 34 soon, so let the realizations commence. But in today's episode, I wanted to talk about, well, you guys already know that I start off with what a post-it note. So what's been on my mind heavy is like, don't wait for people to change. This has been on my mind real heavy. And I know that sounds like real remedial, right? Like, duh. Like, that's some real TikTok information, if you will. Like, some shit, self-help, quick mental health. Don't wait for people to change. Like, one of the obvious things. But when you really sit back and take a look at what that means to not wait for people to change in any aspect, in any scenario or situation, regardless if it's a friendship, relationship, a fucking co-worker job scenario, like regardless of what it is, not waiting for a person to change. And y'all, I have wasted a lot of time waiting for other motherfuckers around me to change. And I can look back on it now and have an understanding of it, but I almost wish that I had this understanding of it when I was in those scenarios, because oh my gosh, it would have saved me like so much grief and turmoil and heartache and just a whole bunch of that icky shit. Granted, on top of the icky shit, there was some great memories and lessons and things of that nature, realizations. But if I could help anybody out there come to the realization a lot sooner than I did, then hey, baby, have a seat, sit down, take a note or two. So in my experiences, y'all, when I wait for people to change, like, I'll notice that years or months or weeks, depending on how long I entertain the idea of waiting for someone to change, just time will go by so quick, just poof, quick, it's done, it's gone, and I'm still looking around like, why the fuck hasn't anything around me manifested the way that it should manifest, or the way that I know it has the ability to manifest? Like, when you start slowing down, like when your life progression starts to slow down, in those moments, you are most likely waiting for people around you to change, to adjust your manifestation level higher. Because if you notice everybody around you doing something, then you are highly likely to do it yourself. So you have a tendency to wait for people to change, to take action, or wait for people to change to tell yourself that you could finally pursue this goal, or finally apply for a job that you want, or shit. Just whatever you want to do, you can do it when the motherfucker you waiting on to change do what they need to do first, and then you gonna do it. Y'all, that's some straight up bullshit. And I'm telling you right now, if you look around and you still notice the motherfuckers around you are still having the same situations, scenarios, and patterns that no longer attract you, and you just be like, what the fuck? If you look around and notice that you in a relationship where you just like, I thought that you was gonna change at one point, but it's been 10 fucking years later and you still the same motherfucker you showed me who the fuck you was 10 years but prior, go ahead on. That motherfucker ain't about to change. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time waiting on the next motherfucker to change. All you got is you. All you got is you, yourself, and God. And the change starts with you first. It starts with you first. And in any situation or scenario, you always have to be the one willing to change, because change starts with you. Hopefully you don't have motherfucker around you waiting on your ass to change. You ever thought about that? I be thinking about that. I be like, damn, do people be waiting on me to change? Don't wait on me to change, bitch. Don't do that. Because you'll be waiting till the motherfucking cows come home, and we know the cows like to graze in the grass. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk about that because it's just been on my mind real heavy. Like, all of the situations that I found myself in, waiting on people to change before I allow myself to change me first. Like, I wasted a lot of time in that realm. And if I could just give you guys all my experiences and my feelings and like all of these emotions, and just help you understand, like, when you really come to the realization that people show up how they are initially, and it's up to you to take that for face value. Now, if you want to wait for a person to change and that's your preference, then so be it, do that. But 20 years down the line, when you realize that you've been living your life waiting for another motherfucker to change while they've been living their life not giving a fuck. If you change, they grandma change, they mama, they daddy, they don't give a fuck if nobody around them change, because all they focus on is themselves, clearly, and not motherfucking changing. So you redirect your self-focus and start focusing on your motherfucking self, and what things can you change in your life, and what changes can you make for yourself. And the more you start to do that, the more you start to practice that, the more you'll start to see that your life manifests in the way that it should for you. And all of the situations that you have around you, experiences, environments, typically will match the frequency of change that you occur at. But you can't wait for people to change and ascend, if you feel me. You don't ascend when you wait. So I hope I didn't completely butcher that, y'all. Like, I wanted to get this out because I've just really been thinking about it heavy. So I wanted to come on here and record this video. Even my son was like, Mom, you about to record a video, you wearing your work clothes. So what? Yep, I was at work. But you're gonna get this message though. Don't wait for people to change, y'all. Change starts with you. Don't wait until you're 33 to figure that shit out like I did. I love you guys. Bye.